Sean O'Malley, Mr. Sugar Tits himself, it's hard to call him poodles because he cut his hair is no longer as long as it was before. And I like the kid. He's a good dude in the sense of like he's funny, he's witty, he's got some jokes. He seems to think he is the star of the card, and guess what? I really don't give a shit. If you are the star of the card, good for you. I'm still gonna get paid what I'm getting paid. You're still gonna get paid what you're getting paid. You're helping me. That helps the card, and everybody wins. So it's no hate to him. I just hope he can back up his talk and actually say who he say he is and do what he says he's going to do. Because that's a tough fight. Jan walks forward. He does a great job of covering up. Hard to really get through his guard to land clean, accurate strikes. Sean O'Malley fights well going backwards. Jan's a good kickboxer. I'm pretty sure he's going to walk him down, cover up, and then chop the legs down and then chop at the body. I do feel like there's a lot of question marks on the toughness of a Sean O'Malley. It's one thing when you are the hammer, but buddy, when you are the nail. And in that first Jan fight, like you said, he was beating me up pretty good. Yeah, you could say that, whatever. After I was piecing him up, he started to piece me up. I show that I can be the nail and still keep coming forward and take it.
Well, first of all, I thought me and you were gonna fight, Shaub. What's up? I told you October was I was available, but I get it. Petr Yan's a more winnable fight for you because more likely this is what you want. And if I was to give you 2 cents, Sean O'Malley, aka Ronald McDonald, the only way for you to win this fight, and you could win this fight, is gonna be based on 2 things. You using your distance, front kicks, keeping them at bay, doing what you do, because there is things that you do right, and those are your fakes, your feints. You're able to set your hips. This is why you're able to catch your strikes or your hands. You see, I think winning the distance game, and I think the other thing too is, where people are going to be very surprised to see from you, is you using your grappling. I know you're training with ADCC world champ, multiple time world champ, Tanquinho, and I do believe that you've learned a few things from him, because sharp iron does sharp iron. I believe he is a solid dude. I've been able to watch him compete live, and I know how good he is.
But Petr Yan, the former world champion?
It's just an assassin, a murderer. Like high level, like striking, like just, I don't know, man. And I'm not saying Sugar can't beat anybody on the planet. It's just that, like you said, to your point, I want to see this guy shine and be a huge
for
light
how
for
long?
UFC.
For how long?
Don't ask me. I'm the wrong guy to ask.
For 10 years, probably.
Yeah,
that'd be a great career.
Yeah, I'm keeping him. You're on
the fast track. You got the fast pass at UFC land. This is the fast pass in UFC land, and you're gonna go through the park quicker. You're gonna be exhausted though.
No, my issue is that I think Sugar Sean has all the talent in the world, but like with everything in fighting, it takes time to develop. That's why boxers, they bring you up slowly. You get developed slowly. You fill those holes in your game. You throw him to some fucking high level wrestler. It's like I don't feel like seeing Sugar. Man.
And just so you guys know, Sugar Sean, Nate Diaz, Hamzat, Izzy, John Jones, the big names, Volkanovski, the big names, you know who decides who fights each other, right?
No.
It's a big step up, like, but at the same time, it's a win-win for them, innit? Because no one really expects him to win.
I like him. I want him to do well.
Yeah, I do. He's showing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big jump up in competition, it is.
It's a great take on it, that it's a win-win. No one
I
expects
saw him lose a fight when he didn't really lose. He broke his leg. He'd have kicked this guy's fucking ass.
Right, that was Cheeto Vera.
Yeah, that was Cheeto who won the other night. He's been on a win streak since that fight, though. He's on one.
Molly, that guy, I think that young guy has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, O'Malley's great.
O'Malley, I'm one of his.
He's got that star power like Paddy the Batty.
If he wins this fight, he'll be number 1 contender.
Ooh, that's awesome.
It's insane.
I want him to do well.
number 1 and he ranked number 1 or number 2. You know what I mean? So
he's cool. He's classy.
Matchup. Why would Sean O'Malley fight Petr Yan at this point? I think to myself, he feels he has advantages in certain areas. 1, he's longer. 2, Petr Yan's a boxer. Sean O'Malley's a boxer. He's probably thinking to himself, this is the most manageable matchup for me in the top 5. Because when you look at what the other guys in the division ranked highly like this do, you would imagine or believe that they're nightmare matchups for Sean O'Malley. But when you look at the difference in height, right? 4 inches in height, 5 inches in reach. Sean O'Malley's probably thinking to himself, if there's a guy in this division, in the upper echelon of the ranked fighters, that I feel I match up well with, it's Petr Yan. Here's another factor in this matchup that I wouldn't say it plays to Sean's advantage, but it makes it a little bit better for him, is that this isn't 5 rounds. We have seen Petr Yan start slow early, and then calculate his way through the later rounds and then dominate. You can't start slow in a 15-minute fight. So maybe he takes more risk, and Sean and his coaches look at that and go, hey, that gives me more opportunities to get at this dude. So it's a good fight. It's a very important fight. It's a great fight. Will I still favor Petr Yan as of today? Yes, absolutely. But I do believe there are a lot of factors as which, and it explains why Sean O'Malley was open to this one.
I mean, I'm kind of stuck in the middle on it. I do think that you have a great chance because you have nothing to lose, and it seems like Petr Yan kind of gets in his own head with stuff sometimes. So I feel like you're definitely a fighter that can be bothering him with the shit that you're doing. He's pretty solid, but
Everywhere.
Your kickboxing, you keep your distance well, and if you can touch him from the outside and then catch him with an uppercut or a knee when he tries to grab your legs with a takedown or something, you get him some shit like that, man. Yeah, I think you can pull it off.